Good morning. Easter Saturday is a strange day in many ways. It was a festival for the Jews, but for those early disciples it was a day of sadness, of feeling forsaken. A day when hope was taken away. Today is our final reflection on the cries from the cross.
Oh, sure. Everyone's still talking about Jesus raising my brother from the dead. And don't get me wrong, I am elated that he's back. It's an astonishing miracle, really. But for me, I remember the story a bit differently. I sent word to Jesus that the one whom he loved, Lazarus, his friend, was dying. No doubt in my mind that he would come save his friend. But then the day turned to night, and I watched my brother slip away, one ragged breath at a time. The one who healed complete strangers left his friends to deal with the worst heartbreak imaginable. Alone. Well, we all know how the story ends. My dead brother came back to life because Jesus told him to. As sure as I'm standing here, it exposed some flaws in my faith. I thought he abandoned us. I thought he should have been there, and he was nowhere to be found. It felt like an eternity. We had no hope that there could ever be a different ending. I mean, how could we? Shortly after that, we saw him nailed to a cross, struggling with the worst kind of abandonment. I mean, the Son of God, turns out, was abandoned by his Father. And nearly everyone else in his life, too. When my brother Lazarus died, Jesus let us wait for a little bit, because he wanted to show us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope for a different ending.
I suspect that there are times when some of us feel abandoned by God. As Martha puts it, I thought he had abandoned us. The reality is, Jesus Christ took our abandonment on the cross when he said, my God, why have you forsaken me?" He was the forsaken one so that we might never feel abandoned again. In our isolation, pray for those who feel alone and abandoned. Ask God to make his presence known to them, that they might have hope for a different ending. Bring our politicians to God in prayer, asking that he would give them wisdom as they lead our country through this crisis.